What is going on, Nitro gang? Happy Friday night Nitro to you guys. Hope everyone here is having a good week so far. Now, you guys are looking at the Duratarx Thunder Quake. And I did say in the title to this video, in quotations, mother of all monster trucks. Now, this isn't a competition. This is just the reality of advertising back in 2001. And we can discuss why it's the mother, it's the father, it's the cousin, what the double shift TQ transmission is. But we'll get to that in a little bit. Let me say hello to everyone that is here, and I will give you guys a quick introduction of what all of these items laid out on the table are. Because when you see a pipe, the pipe should be on the truck. You know what I'm saying? All right, guys, let me say hello. We got Chris Brown, Northeast Mods. We got Lotus RC, who himself fired up 2 gas RCs this week. So, guys, give him a hell yeah. We got Michael Sucha, Rico Suave RCX. Reminds me of the RCX show, remember, from Tower Hobbies. Dan Starrick, Joshua Dulaney, how you doing, my dude? I was just thinking about you the other day in regards to a certain booklet, if you know what I'm saying. That was going to be today. But the Duratarx is dominating the show for now. We got Benjamin Martinez, who a while ago gave this Nitro to the channel, everybody. RC Show Off, how you doing? Big Boys Toys is here with us. Greetings all the way from around the world. Sergio M, what's up? Who else? Pizza Nitro. The rest of you guys, I'm going to say a little bit of shout out, and then we're going to continue, okay? Only RC Nitros, how you doing, man? Geo Mac is here with us. RC Adventures. Devin Haney. Andrew Surrey, who himself has made at least 15 Nitros great this week. Now that, Andrew, bro, is more than I have ever made great again in 1 week. But I got a full-time job, you know what I'm saying? I could probably do a better job, but, like, the most I can do is maybe 2 a week. Let's see who we got going on here, and I'll continue. We got Bob's RC. How you doing, man? Sergio M. Boosted RC is here with us. Raymond Hernandez. My boy Texas Hill. I forgot to say hello. Did I say hello to Texas Hill? Okay, good. That's important. You don't want to let your good friends down. All right, everybody. So we're going to continue. Noob247, how you doing? Now, that's the guy's username. Not making fun of the guy, okay? How you doing there, Noob? Duratarx sure did some great RCs back in the day. This is one of those. This was the King of the Hill, like the cartoon, which I did not actually enjoy, everybody. Anybody here watch King of the Hill? I don't know. If the choice was King of the Hill or South Park, I went with South Park, my dudes. I'm just saying. All right. Michael Sucha, thank you, man. I got Melissa over here on the side. If I tell her to go get napkins, she will. Because, guys, you see this right here? Suggested for use by our awesome channel moderator, who, if you want to see fire up a sickening HPI 5SC, go to his channel. This is going to come in handy for something. I'm not going to say what for yet, but it's going to come in handy for something. Okay, my bros. Let me continue. Picker RC, how are you, man? So, let me go over what is going on. If you guys want, I'll give you a quick overview of the truck itself, because I know I put in the title, Mother of All Monster Trucks. Now, if you were, I guess, if you had good enough vision to read the thumbnail, you would see why. I didn't make it up. It truly is. We got Ofna guy here. How you doing, man? Now, Ofna guy, I think you are intimately familiar with this engine, or you're not. Intimately. We're talking like beyond intimacy here with this engine. Ofna Hyper 21. Not the 8-port, although it looks like it got a lot of ports. We'll take a look at the engine in a little bit. We're going to have to oil this baby up. Going to have to assemble it. But this was a very, very popular engine during that time period. In fact, they still make versions of these engines today. This one had a sickening well, I don't want to call it a turbofan, but it's a one-way bearing with an integrated, I don't really want to call that an impeller or nothing, but like, Raymond Hernandez, what's going on? This is the integrated one-way bearing with what appears to be a fan. I'm not sure. So if Ofna guy can give us all a little bit of information on this particular one-way bearing, I'm sure many of us here in the chat would appreciate it. Okay, Andrew Surrey goes, it's an impeller. That's what I thought. I did some research on this before. I'll talk about it as we get close to assembling the engine. I've cleaned some of the parts. So let me put the Hyper 21. We got the 2-speed clutch bell. Now, if you notice, Duratarx did things a little bit differently. You know, normally the tall pinion would be closer to the engine, right? So, but here, they flipped it around. Now, I guess we can decide why that happened. I have my own ideas on why it happened. But I think it's important to understand, guys. And I think some of what makes my channel enjoyable, you know, let's say it wasn't me, let's say I was somebody else. It is the historical facts, the knowledge, the background. I could tell you where this model came from, where it went, and what it is doing. In fact, yesterday, I was watching multiple documentaries about the medieval times. So if you guys want to ask me about how life was in England as a serf or a free man or a person of nobility, I will answer the question for you. If you want to ask me who had a better diet, what kind of bread did people eat during the medieval times, I'll tell you what kind of bread they ate, if you want to know, of course. But if not, let's continue with this particular truck. So, what I do want to do is first go over the specifications, because that, in essence, is what makes this thing so impressive. Now, I'll be honest with you guys, Duratarx, it's very good on paper and very bad in real life. All right, we got ourselves Andrew Pope. How you doing? Bob Darcy goes, it was sourdough. So generally, if you were a member of the nobility class, you ate much wider bread, because to mill grain back then, milling grain to make it white was very difficult. You ate hearty food, in fact, if you were a member of the lower tier of society. Now, could you have bought your own freedom? There were ways where you could pay the Lord. But I understand these are very high IQ conversations. Some people enjoy them, but some people enjoy SH pipes. I, for one, enjoy a proper high IQ conversation and an SH pipe at the same time. And that, my dudes, that is very, very rare. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Now, let us continue, everybody. What I'm going to do, I'm going to take the body off. We'll do a little... Actually, no, I think I'm going to give you guys a little vote, bros, a little vote. Andy Barnett, thank you, bro. I'm going to give you all a little vote. Do you want to go over the details of this particular truck as it would have been brand new? Because I got it pulled up right now. Let me show you what I mean by that. There it is, guys. So, this is, this would have been the original. I'm assuming what they would have printed in the magazine. I use this for my thumbnail. How you doing there, Flossy Yem? What's going on? Yeah, that's right. So it was this and the T-Max. Of course, this actually wasn't that cheap when it was brand new. It was kind of a lot of money. So if you guys want me to go over this, I can for a little bit. So, you know, I said mother of all monster trucks. There it is. I didn't make it up. So the reality is, back when this thing was new, technically the T-Max, well, not technically, really, the T-Max was a small block .15, right? It was short, it was narrow, it hit a top speed of like 28 to 29 miles per hour. Not Max, how you doing? Not Max, while we talk about this, tell us what's wrong with your Nitro. Maybe me or someone in the chat will be able to help you out, you know? So, guys, contribute to, you know, the questions we got in the chat. So what I'll do, I can read it if you want, or just go over some of the specs. So Duratarx actually had a good amount of features to offer when it was brand new. Let me figure out how I'm gonna put this on video. 1 second, my dudes. 1 second. This thing is so big, I can't position the camera effectively on the screen. Sorry, guys. Yo, Melissa, do you see the screen well?
Yes, I do.
What's up there, All Aspects RC? So right now, my dudes, we are just going over some of the specification information on this exact model when it was new. So the year is 2001. 1 year after, Grateful Dabs, what's going on, bro? 1 year after Y2K failed to kill any computer system. And 2 years after the debut of Chris Jericho in WWF. Anyway, who knows the truck that was released 1 year before this? 1 year before this. Go ahead. It was the single speed Nitro Quake. That's right, Lotus RC has one, and he knows they're pretty subpar in my opinion. They look good on video, they sound good, but honestly, it's a questionable decision here. Who here would rather have a single speed model of these, which would have been a Nitro Quake, or the T-Max of the time? What do you say? I'm not sure, to be honest with you. I'm not sure. Anyway, let me go over the specs. So we got giant wheels. That is undeniable. We have an original Torque 21 engine. But I would say the most important feature set here would be the double shift 2-speed reversing transmission. So in case you guys were wondering, can you hit the 2-speed go in reverse? The answer is yes, you in fact can. Right? So on paper, this truck is actually quite phenomenal compared to the T-Max of the time. Now listen, I'm not here to say that sucks, this doesn't suck, this is the whatever. This is the marketing that I am going over, and this is how it would have been advertised. And marketing and history are some of the things I actually appreciate. So I'll show you guys, Nitro and Chips, what's going on. I'm going to show you guys, Donnie Johnson, how are you, man? The layout, it's actually quite interesting. Joshua Delaney, I think you will appreciate it. All right, guys, we have any questions on this kind of stuff? Well, you know, I'm looking at the chat here. If you have any questions, I'll answer it. If not, we will continue with the truck assembly. Well, more like engine assembly, rather. By the way, check this out. The Stress Tech guarantee. I, believe it or not, I used that one time. I used it. Nitro and Chips wants to know what engine is in it. So, depending on what you think luck is, we have a Hyper 21. Depending on what you think lucky is. Originally, it would have been a Torque 21, which was a substantially worse engine. This is a proper Hyper 21. We're going to oil it up, install it. It's in relatively good shape. I have done a little bit of work to this outside of the video, you know, as we're looking at it now. Put a new O-ring right there for the carb. This is, in fact, the original carb. 2-needle carb. Good quality. Sickening. It's okay. Once I oil it up, it'll be perfect. I mean, it's a little bit of rust in there, but it's nothing that will destroy it, I'm thinking, you know. Donnie Johnson wants to know, what is considered a big block? So generally, 0.21 and up is a big block. The reason is it really has to do with the mounting holes, right? So a small block would have the two holes, the two engine mount screws much closer together. Therefore, the overall block would basically be the same. Now, you know, sometimes people say, oh no, the big block starts at a 0.28. That's not true. A big block starts when you have a big block mounting screw pattern. And generally, that is 0.21 and up. Now, you guys let me know if you agree with me, but that is my overall understanding of big versus small blocks. All right. So back to the truck itself. It's time to take a look inside, everybody. By the way, I want to say thank you all for joining me. Yo, Melissa, are they enjoying that Ofna in the back over there? I'm just curious.
You don't even see it.
You don't see it?
No.
Oh, yeah? Why not? Oh, yeah, I see what you mean. It was frozen. Okay. All right. Yo, Melissa, did you give this video a thumbs up? I'm just curious.
Of course.
Are you watching Netflix right now? I mean, that's okay. You know, Netflix is low IQ video, to be honest with you. This is very high IQ video. Very, very high.
I'm watching both.
Oh, you're watching both?
Yes.
Okay.
Don't ask me what I'm watching because I won't say anything.
What are you watching? The Princess Diaries?
No.
Big Boy's Toy said he wants to see your nails. Let's go. Show the nails over here. They're still the same.
They're still the same, guys.
They're still the same. French, baby. French. We're going to get some Pepe Le Pew, some petite tartlet, pear pie, you know, stuff like that. How you doing there, OGs, Nitro RC? He goes, the Ofna is in the back. Yes, yes, the Ofna. Let me zoom in on that one. A little bit. There we go. Sickening. Question is, what is in that HPI box? What's up there, Michael Inzatari? Yeah, man, I love rocks. In fact, I own a rock polishing kit. I'm serious. It's vintage, too. What's in that HPI box is the question. That, in fact, is a proper 10-scale brand new HPI. Tarek Curry, how you doing? Happy Friday to you, man. I'm just doing a little show and telling what's in the HPI box. RC Adventures goes, another Baja. No, bro, I'm not that lucky. That is an HPI bullet. 100% hella new. All right. For real, I have a vintage rock polishing kit, Joshua Delaney. I'm not joking. I'll break it out in the stream if you want, like one day, you know? All right, so on to the subject matter of the day. The Duratarx under Quake. The goal right now is simply to assemble the engine. Let me give you all a view from the top down. By the way, guys, before we continue, if you want to tell everyone in the chat, including me, the cars you all got this week, I'm sure people would find that very interesting. Now, I want to start off with the car Tarek got. He picked himself up, as per my recommendation, the Kyosho GT2. And when he took it out of the box, he said, wow, this is larger than a Big Mac. That's McDonald's premium burger, in fact. Okay? He even said it's larger than an order of fish and chips in London. And I know fish and chips are a going dish. And yes, I watched a documentary on the history of the fish and chips order. It started out with people going to the beach, getting hungry. They needed to buy food outside. And what better way than to fry up some potatoes and some chips? I mean, fish fillet, and sell it to the people. BMR31, how you doing, man? All right. Duratarx under Quake. One notable item I do want to talk about. Check this out. So, technically, this is, you know, this chassis, I would say it's not unique, right? There was the Duratarx Axis buggy that it was based on, and the predecessor to this was the single-speed, no reverse Nitro Quake. Oh, Devin Haney got the D'Agostini Kyosho. Oh my God, well that's incredible. That's incredible, man. Not Max, man. Sorry, I'm kind of lost. I didn't see what your comments were, but I hope people here in the chat were able to help you. If not, not Max, man. You could leave a comment when the stream ends. I promise. I will refresh the stream and check your comment to see what the problem is with your Nitro. I freaking pinky swear, man. Okay, there you go. You got the pinky? I pinky swear. We got ourselves JP's RC. How you doing, bro? Guys, tomorrow's video will feature some of the most epic Nitros the world has to offer. And you know who owns them? JP's RC owns them. So if you're not sub to him, go check him out. But if you forget to do it, you're going to see him in the videos tomorrow. So don't worry about it, okay? You're here to chill. All right, so not Max, for real. Please leave us a comment. My goal has always been to make my own Nitros great again, but also help you guys do the same thing. Now let me zoom in. RC Cape Cod, how you doing, bro? Harlem NYC, what's up? A Tricky Gamers here with us. Notice the extremely thin 2-speed gears. That is very odd. So, as I said before, this model essentially was derived the year before this from the Nitro Quake. It was a single-speed model. I have that one as well. Does it suck? I mean, it depends what your definition of suck is. Let's say, anybody here a fan of, like, milk chocolate? Now, if you're given some dark chocolate, you might say that it sucks, right? I would say that's the case with this thing, too. So it's adapted from the old school model. We also have a proper reverse setup. Now it's a little bit tough to see. I'm going to show it to you right there. There is the reverse module. So if you guys want, I can show you the electronics. I have already set the electronics up. So if you want to see the reverse linkage working, give me a hell yeah, and I will make it happen. Just saying, I will make it happen. Go ahead. We got a hell yeah or no? Yeah, JP's RC goes, looks like a truggy spur. So, yeah, Duratarx did a lot of corner cutting, you know, and a lot of, I would say, subjective advertising. Okay, we got a hell yeah. Okay, so stock electronics, well, I mean, not servos. Obviously, this thing had no servos. But I'll show you how this works a little bit. It steers. Right, we got throttle. And I'll show you the reverse. There you go. Straightforward. Sickening. So this thing has an inline reverse module, right? It's right here. It's not like, well, I guess you could say a Revo or like an older school T-Max where the reverse was housed inside a common transmission unit. Here, you have a separate 2-speed with an easy-to-access adjustment screw from the top on the side right there. I mean, I'm going to line it right there. Basically, you could adjust the 2-speed like a regular shift point. And you have the reverse module that is built into the front. So it's a pretty unique setup. I don't know if you would call this like a divorce transfer case. Obviously, it's not a transfer case. But the setup, nonetheless, is way more unique than models that were designed to have it, right? So this is kind of an afterthought. Now, yes, obviously, all the servos are really, really close by, right? And that's okay. That's no big deal. The aluminum is not the best quality, I would say, either. Suspension, I would say needs a little bit of tuning. It's a little tight, in my opinion. Wheels, the wheels are pneumatic, meaning there is no foam. So as I said before, bros, Duratarx is one of those brands where, man, the marketing, they really pull you in. It's like that, you know, $10 pizza. Let me tell you something about $10. Melissa, you have a picture of a $10 pizza? You don't take pictures of $10 pizzas? I do. Anyway, it's like that $10 pizza, guys. You expect it to be a regular pizza, but then when you get it, they give you half the pizza. Okay? 'Cause they forget the cheese, obviously. Okay, anyway, we're going to continue. Nitro and Chips enjoying some pizza, man. I'm happy for you. All right, so that's a quick overview of this. Mark DiVincenzo, how you doing? He goes, hey, have you ever heard of a Hobby King RC Nitro motorcycle? Yes, man. I've been shopping on Hobby King literally before I ever started doing YouTube videos. And you guys want to have a little conversation before we start the repair? Yep, JP's RC goes, I have a Duratarx raise and it's weird like that. Exactly. I know what you mean. This is basically like a rebranded, I don't want to say rebranded, but you know, monster truck, but based on the Duratarx raise. So let me switch around a little bit. We could talk maybe a little bit about shopping historical websites, right? So yeah, the question comes up about Nitro motorcycles at Hobby King. Right now, Hobby King only sells terrible crawlers, but years ago, I remember they had $300 Bajas, and they were real nice. This was when King Motors really wasn't even a thing. People weren't buying King Motors, but I bought a ton of stuff. Their main brand was Turnigy. If you go to my channel and search Turnigy, you will see like in 2015, 2016, I had a ton of Turnigy products. They had like small RCs, they had like a large fit scale RC. It was like a fake fit scale, obviously. It was like an electric one. It was called the Mad something. All the Turnigy RCs were mad at something. I had the very first Turnigy short course truck. It was like a Slash copy. The very first Slash VXL copy. The very first jump I did, what's up, Lucas, man? The very first jump I did, strip the diff. Okay, very first jump. We got a question from RC Adventures. He goes, I'm going to read this question, man. Then we're going to get down to it, okay? Yes, we got crawlers in the back. Don't buy them, okay? Don't buy them. The Red Cat is good. Don't buy this one. They lied about basically every feature. So, I'll open the door, but this is lies. Okay, there we go. Anyway, so the question from RC Adventures goes, Yo, Hybrid, what are your thoughts on the new Promoto? They should have made a street bike version instead of just putting road tires on the existing one. So yes, they released the Promoto, some street version, right? Basically, it just has those Supermoto tires on it. In my opinion, I don't care about it. All right, guys, let's get down to engine assembly. I do really like the regular Promoto. The thing is, you really want the low C Promoto. You guys want to see it? I have one. You want me to get it right here? I mean, we're going to have to pay Melissa to go get it, though. That's the only problem. Oh, God. She's watching Netflix over here.
I'm doing both.
Yeah, Pinker RC goes. It's the same, but different tires. I could get more into detail on it, why I prefer the off-road tires. There's actually a very good reason. So on the regular Promoto, the knobby tires have a lot of grip. So if your bike falls down, it could almost easily self-right. With the off-road Supermoto tires, good luck with that. Okay, bros, I'm going to start assembling the engine. You guys let me know if you could see okay. By the way, I realized we didn't check the fuel tank. You all want to check the fuel tank? So JP's RC wants to know the reality of modern Duratrax. So Duratrax really only makes tires now. They don't make any RC models at all. I'm going to check the fuel tank. I didn't check it before. Always a good idea. Oh, man. That is some rustage. You know, I checked this fuel tank like literally a few months ago. It was fine. So we're going to have to remove it. There's a good amount of rust there. So there's a built-in strainer at the top. Pretty useful. But not at all when you got that, right? So I'm going to have to remove the fuel tank. I'll do that later. By the way, the one thing I wanted to point out but didn't have a chance to. The fuel line could be flipped to go through the other side as well. So here, normally the engine is mounted on this side, and it would be convenient for the fuel line to go here. So if you undo the screw, there's an O-ring, and you could pivot it to go to the other side. So some models, I guess they were planning on using this chassis or fuel tank for multiple models. So it would make sense if you mounted the fuel tank on a different side, you would need it to go the fuel line would have to get routed a different direction. If you guys ever dealt with regular HPI RS43s, you would know that the fuel line literally rubs the spur gear every time. Okay, just a little history on annoying fuel line. Okay, so first thing, I'm going to start assembling the engine. So far, I'll tell you what happened here. It's just been cleaned a little bit. I'm going to clean it a little more and start putting the parts back. So the Ofna Hyper 21 is a proper engine. I had years and years ago, actually one of my very first engines was the Hyper 21 8-port. I have videos with the Hyper 21 8-port also if you're interested in seeing that. It was a beast. Now, was it tough to start? The answer is yes. Australian RC, how you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. We are putting back together the Ofna Hyper 21 engine. I'm just making sure there's no particles in here. I already cleaned it, but this is just a little bit. I'm going to re-oil it. Just a little bit. These wipes don't really leave any lint or dust or anything, so they're pretty reliable. All right, that's just a little bit of old oil. Right. Now, I know some people like to really, really go hard on cleaning these parts. Reality is, once you fire it up and it reaches normal temperature, the minor gunk in there from oil residue, it's just going to burn up. So you don't have to go crazy. Some people start like pulling the bearings or whatever. Now, this is not me telling you what to do. This is me doing what I'm doing, right? So it's not really a tutorial, because at the end of the day, we're all going to do what we're going to do. I'm not here to really do that. At best, I'll answer a couple questions and move on with the rest of our adventure here. Okay, so it looks pretty good. I don't see any obvious issues. That's pretty good. Exhaust port, it looks to be, I don't want to say it's ported, but this was a pretty proper engine that made some good RPM. Exhaust gasket may not be from this model exactly, but we'll see. Okay, guys. So I'm going to start putting together the parts of what I'm assembling here for now. And the next part we need is the back plate and the one-way bearing. What I want to do, so this is the unique one-way bearing with what appears to be, I don't want to call this a turbo. I used to know what this was called. I don't remember at this point anymore. But the engines with the pull starter had the integrated starting pin, one-way bearing, and this impeller in this sort of mechanism. It was basically like that. If you had one that was non-pull start, it wouldn't have this, is what I'm saying. So I did some research on this. This was like during the 2000s. Really wasn't much info on stuff like this. Well, that fell. Let me just clean the one-way bearing internally a little bit. We'll get down to it. I honestly cleaned this a while ago. I don't remember if I did a good job or not. Well, it should be fine. It's pretty clean. Kyle G, how you doing, man? Kyle G goes, will I be firing this up today? I'll see, man. It's pretty much frigid temperature out here in New York. Kind of like Taylor Swift's behavior. But, okay, we got the back plate. There's one issue, guys. There's one issue. And I held something up before. And I asked you, what am I going to use it for? I am missing the O-ring. This is the back plate. No O-ring. And I looked up this part, the O-ring that they sell it with, the gasket rather. Yeah, John Hansey, the gasket. It's 30% nitro. See how you doing, bro? That's a good fuel blend you got. They're sold together. So the O-ring isn't sold separately, and chances are I'll never be able to buy one. Not Max. Let me just tell you about what to do, and this is a good comment for many people. Not Max here goes, engine has so much compression. Sometimes you can break the one-way bearing. That is possible. What you always want to do with these high compression engines, you need to heat them up. There's literally no other safe way of firing them up until they have like a gallon through them, in which case they'll run a little bit better. So guys, I don't want to have to do this, but once I put in that component, I think I'm gonna have to get the silicone seal. This is gonna have to come off. So yeah, there's no O-ring right here at all. I'm gonna have to silicone seal it. I pretty much have no choice at this point. Yeah, I've seen many engines that use that, and I'm telling you, it was absolutely no problem. I've also seen people commenting, well, what if some of the silicone winds up in the engine? It doesn't matter, it'll eat it up and spit it out the exhaust. It's going to happen either way. So let's start putting the copper silicone paste on this. Yeah, Joshua Delaney goes, you should just get the O-ring. The thing is, these are pretty specific O-rings. What I could do is use one from like another engine. Right? Yo, Melissa, can you give me that plate over there? Let me see if I have one. Lucas Dolcup goes, do I have the Promoto MX? The answer is yes, I do. Is there a block? No, give me the other one. Actually, no, sorry, give me that one. Give me that one. Okay, sorry, guys. I got engine parts all over this place, So, actually, yes, I do have another one. I didn't recognize it until now. This is another Hyper 21 turbo engine. You know what? Thinking we should just use that O-ring. What do you think? Should I use this O-ring? Because I actually was going to use this on something else. The pull starter on this is bad. Yeah, Joshua Delaney, yes, it's supposed to have an O-ring. So let me see. I'll show you right now the exploded parts views to that engine. This is what it's supposed to look like. So primary research. Right here is the backplate. Here's that turbine, one-way turbine system. There's the O-ring. So you can see it's one part number. You can't just get it. Yeah, but silicone honestly will be fine. Exactly, silicone will be fine. But really, that's how it's supposed to be. The issue is that other silicone gasket that I just showed you, it's also kind of old. So if I start removing this, oh, you guys are looking to see what's in that box? You want to see what's in that box, don't you? Guarantee you nobody can guess what's in that box. It's a very fast Nitro. What's in that box is what it is. Fortunately, you can't tell people what I bid on eBay anymore. But that is a very fast Nitro. Okay, so the O-ring seems to be in average condition, I would say. I could use it. I mean, I honestly could use it and just clean it. What do you guys think? RC Adventures goes, how fast are we talking? I mean, it's basically the epitome of top speed. So, probably 1/1,000,000th of light speed, I'm going to use this, I think. Yeah, I'm probably just going to use it because right now this part is doing nothing. All right, let's put this back. Yeah, this is from, if you guys remember a while ago, I had a Savage with a bad Mac 28. This is the parts from that Mac 28 engine that I was using. It's basically the same pull starter. Yeah, Terra goes similar to the GT2. I mean, yeah, no, that box is tiny, dude. That box is real small. So, that box is sitting on like a 15-inch laptop. So that is if you want to take a guess, I mean, I'll tell you the type of model it is. It's a sickening 10 scale nitro. Okay, you guys know when summer comes around, hybrid gets 10 scale nitros, right? That's the truth right here. It's not a 4-tech. In fact, the 4-tech is right behind it. It's not a 4-tech, guaranteed. No 4-tech. I think I'm going to steer clear of 4-techs for the near future, everybody. Let someone else learn the headaches. Yo, Melissa, people talking to you in the chat and you're not responding because she watching
Tarek.
Netflix over here, bro. Netflix raised their prices.
I said hi to Tarek already.
Okay, I'm just saying. Okay, because if you're gonna interact, you gotta interact. You know what I'm saying?
I said
Okay,
hi.
not Max. Talk to you later, man. Kyle G, it's not a fusion. Although that would have been great. All right, so far one problem, mini solved. Yeah, I saw you guys' comments talking about going to Harbor Freight. I'll pick up another set of O-rings. The thing is, these are pretty small O-rings. They have to fit in the groove pretty directly. So a lot of the O-rings that you get, they're much thicker, really, from you know, like Amazon. If you get kits like that, so don't think I haven't thought of that. I have, but these are like very thin O-rings. You know, you could see what I'm talking about here. Yeah, Andrew Surrey goes R40, not an R40. Although that would have been epic, but no, not an R40. Okay, next up, I'm gonna oil this up. Jerome Hawkins, how you doing, man? I'm just assembling a Hyper 21 into a Duratrax. I think I overwhelmed it on this part. Okay. All right, so we got a normal amount of oil. I'll add a little more later, but it'll seat itself fine. The next part is a little bit annoying because you really have to get the starting shaft correctly. Where's my starting shaft? Oh, it's right there in the pull starter. Okay. Devin Haney. It might be. It might be a serpent. But it could also be a trinity. But actually, hold on a second. Damn, I was incorrect. It's no, it's not those. It's not those. My bad. No, that's not it. I didn't get it into the hole correctly. Let me get this better. This is a really annoying part right here. Getting the one-way bearing seated. Okay, now it's in there. All right, so it's very tight tolerances. As you could see, the impeller is as fuel comes in, it's going to be really pushing that fuel up there, fuel and air. Okay. Next up, got to put in the back plate and then the one-way. I mean, the starting shaft. It will go in this way. This is a little bit of the annoying part, to be honest with you. Okay. All right, so it's seated normally. So the way this thing is assembled, I mean, it's already seated. I don't have to assemble this. So I have to add, you know, if I put this in, I won't be able to attach the screws in the back plate like at all. So I'm going to have to attach that first. Thank you guys for joining me here tonight. You know, I could have done this all video myself. But I said, I think the Nitro game will be interested. Okay, we got Max Settings. How you doing, man? He goes, Hybrid, there is a brand new Thunder Tiger up for bid. 205 right now. Max Settings, tell us which model. I'm not going to bid on it, man. Don't worry. I'm not out to get your RC, bro. Some people are, but I'm not one of those people. Some people are proud of it. I'm not one of those people, bro. I'll give you good advice and not try to steal your thunder, man. Hold on. Thunder Tiger. Quake. You mean Duratrax Thunder Quake? Sorry, bro. You meant Duratrax Thunder Quake. I think you got the brands mixed up. Man. Duratrax. If you want me to look at it, I'll look at it. But you know, there's some individuals that are very, very proud of beating people, and I don't want to ruin your thunder, man. So if you want, you can message me separately. So the Thunder Quake is well, it's the one we're talking about now. So which engine is in it? Is it the Torque 21? It should be the Torque 21. So I'm lightly tightening them right now. Max settings, if you want me to show it, I will show it. But I'm telling you, I'm not going to be bidding on it. I already got one. All right, let me just make sure everything spins. Okay, crank spins, flywheel spins. Everything spins. Okay. Guys, do you want me to do a quick eBay search for a channel viewer's request on a Duratrax for sale right now, and we can evaluate it? I mean, I could do it. Let me go check eBay. I promise I will show it to you. All right, so Duratrax Thunderquake, right? All right, let me do a quick look over here. I'll show you the as soon as we find it. Thunderquake. I mean, I'll look it over. Okay, I think this is the one you're talking about. It has 3 days left, right? Is that the one you're talking about? The one with 3 days left? Okay, so this is the one you're talking about. Okay, so for the viewers out there, something on eBay right now. So let's take a look at the auction. 420 Traxxas, man, how are you? All right, so seller has well, very good feedback, 99% over 500 items. So this guy's not a troll. So the thing is, it's only 202 right now. It has 3 days left. It's gonna go up. Shipping is an insane $62. That's insane. So let's take a look at the truck itself, and then we'll take a look at the description. Okay, this is a very nice model. Give me a second here. I gotta position the camera. All right, so let's take a look at it. It's the original body. It's the same one I have in the video. Body looks real clean. The tires look real clean. Body posts look real clean. No damage from scratches at all. I could see right there, which is extra rare. I'm telling you, extra rare. Next up, this side looks normal. The wheels have the chrome. It's not missing. The rear bumper is not missing. Mine is actually missing. ART Nitro, what's up, bro? Happy to see you here again. Let's continue. Mark DiVincenzo goes super clean. Yeah, this is probably the nicest one I've seen. On the side, that's the stock pipe. The tread looks normal. The bottom of the chassis, I have never seen anything this brand new in my life. So yeah, these things have like a weird rear bumper. Basically, it's kind of like a handle at the same time. You know, you get vibes of the buggy chassis, which is typical. Screws, normal Duratrax. They're countersunk, but, you know, Phillips. Yeah, Andrew Surrey goes, that seller is good. I could tell the feedback is real good, dude. So here's a top-down view. I mean, this is a proper truck. The only thing here that I see will need replacement, 100%, is the air filter. There's a chunk missing in the foam. But that's cake, bro. You could just use pretty much any foam insert, really. So this is from the year 2001. The stock Torque 21 with the pull start looks to be normal condition. Let's take a look from here. I don't see anything bad. Fuel tank looks to be good shape. Yeah, so just the air filter is going to be trash. Servos, they look to be original. I could see. Now, guys, I know you can't see, but I'm telling you, I've seen a lot of these cars over the years. I pretty much know what stock servos are. These are Duratrax servos, so they've probably never been, well, hopefully never failed. Linkages look normal. Body posts don't have any damage at all, like at all. Like if you look at mine, they're half crooked, by the way. Rear end looks normal. Nothing bad here. Air filter obviously not good. Torque 21 looks normal. Oh, that is a nice touch right there. That right there, the fuel filter. I'm telling you, bros, when you see a vintage Nitro with a fuel filter, you're gonna have to give this thing a hell yeah. Raymond Hernandez, how you doing? Go send CTR 5.0. No, bro, not that car, not that car. Pipe is original. The 2-speed, I see it. It's the same as mine. Here's that pivot fuel tank. Max settings goes, what's the highest I would pay for one like this? So in reality, I mean, the factory radio, you're probably never going to find that with the box. The shipping on this alone, I think, will cost that much. But the question is, how much should somebody pay, in my opinion? Right, so 202 plus 62, I mean, after tax, depending where you live, you're talking 300. Like, that's if it doesn't go up. I don't think this car will go over 270. I mean, honestly, you know what? I'm not even going to add it to the watch list. I don't want it. So it's all yours, bro. I don't want it. Let's see what else this guy has. I'm just curious myself. We got close to 100 viewers here. Oh, this is like some hardcore seller. Oh, he has a Duratrax Maximum BX. This is pretty rare. It's a Nitro buggy, really. Pretty rare. 10 scale Revo. This looks like it was a Platinum, maybe. RC10 regular, the electric model. I mean, these are some pretty proper RCs right here. HB Racing. HB HPI, that's pretty dope. Regular T-Max. What's this? RC Speedboat. Brushless don't want it. Very old Sears RC. Vatera, don't want it. Oh, wow, that's interesting. Sen Racing Aquajet .16. You guys want me to take a look at it? I'll take a look at it. I've never seen this boat in real life. It looks close to toy grade, but obviously it's a Nitro, so cannot. I mean, pretty clean layout. Well, other than the head's missing. I mean, who needs that? I mean, Taylor Swift is popular, right, for a reason. Real clean. Gives me Nitro V vibes. Let's take a look at the back. I mean, it's pretty low end components. I don't see any CNC. Normally, the high end boats are, you know, all of this is CNC. They would have like a brass prop also. I mean, this is like an entry level boat. I mean, boats from this generation, if they have like any leaks, it's going to be a problem. You know, especially from Nitro fuel. A lot of them were like ABS plastic. ABS plastic, if you ever dealt with a Nitro V, you would know is a disaster. It melts, basically holes in the hull. I could see there's a bunch of patch jobs all over the place. I mean, someone will probably buy it, but, you know, this is going to wind up $125, and there's no bids yet. It's going to wind up being like maybe a $160 boat. In terms of drivability, you're better off with going with like something like a period correct, maybe Duratrax or Aquacraft, Nitro Ham or something like that. All right, guys, that was a quick look. Let me get back to the engine assembly. Hope you all appreciated that. Ben goes, guess what? What, man? You don't tell me you're buying that boat, bro. You have a boat. You don't need that boat. I don't think that boat will survive a review video. Okay. Let's continue, everybody. Okay, so at this point, I'm just attaching the backplate. Let me tighten up the screws. Oh, sickening. Ben found the bumper for the rear and ordered it. You guys, I mean, I didn't show you before, but like, I'll show you what I mean by the bumper is real bad. There's my bumper. You see right there, it literally just broke off. There's no bumper right there. It's a goner. So awesome, man. That's gonna be great. We're one step closer to making this Duratarx a runner. Let me adjust this and I'll try to hurry up along. I've been taking a lot of time. And guys, if you're busy, you got something to do, don't feel like you're obligated to stay here, you know. I don't force my viewers to watch streams. There's no extra credit. You either enjoy this kind of hobby or you don't. And that's all fine with me. That's the reality. Okay. Let me make sure it still spins fine. Okay, it spins fine. We have a normal amount of oil on top. I will now assemble the one-way, well, no, the starter shaft. This is the starter shaft. I didn't want to remove it here. It's pretty much jammed in here. All right, so let's put it in. It's clean. The shaft is clean. I cleaned it before. We shouldn't have a problem. Slid right in, bros. Slid right in. Now this is a proper piece of engineering. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Okay, no, it's good. I thought for a second here, I thought these were SAE screws. Gotta say, Ofna really makes proper engines. Like very good parts fit and finish type of stuff. JP's RC goes, I should sand that shaft first. So eventually, yes, you're right. If it slips, it will come down to that. That's actually a very good fix. If you guys have like, you know, one-way bearings that are slipping, you can lightly sand the starting shaft. But in this case, I don't know if it slips. I cleaned it. You know, this might be one of those cases where I'm going to have to fire it up and see how it goes, how it does first. Right? I don't want to do anything extra because getting a bearing like that will be almost impossible. So let me see. Okay, so as of now, it operates normal. But of course, as soon as there's compression there, it might slip. But right now, the spring retracts. It works pretty normal, I would say. Right? We good with that, everybody? What's up there, the Nitro Addiction? Happy to see you here, man. Just working on an old 2001 Duratarx with a 2-speed and reverse. This is a Hyper 21 engine. Just assembled it all back. So I'm pretty content now with that setup. Okay, now it's time. Let me clean the carb a little bit. I washed it separately, but it's always a good idea to re-clean it a little bit. You don't know. Over time, you know, dust could like go in there or whatever. Although small amounts of dust really not going to do nothing. Andrew Sawyer wants to know, did they make these in purple? No. No, Duratarx was a big fan of the blue levels. All right, so yeah, that's it. We got some oil in there. Next up, let me see what other parts I need. So this is the cooling head. This one doesn't have a separate head button. I know it looks like the head button here is actually separate, but it's integrated. You could tell right there. It's all one piece on the head button. I've cleaned it to some degree. The question is this a turbo head? Well, I have the glow plug, so we're going to find out right now. Give me a second here, guys. Booster RC goes, what about the head shims? I'm going to show you right now. 1 second, amigo. And by that, I mean about 25 seconds. Checking the glow plug, actually, right now. Minor situation. Yo, Melissa, I need a glow plug wrench. Please. Can you give me a glow plug wrench from like downstairs somewhere? It's that big wrench that's in like the cup I have. So this is the plug that was in it. This is obviously not a turbo plug. We're gonna find. I don't think this is the turbo version. The 8-port was the turbo version, I think. Yeah, the hole in the bottom will be smaller. This does not appear to be a turbo engine, but I think this plug might actually be dead. So we're gonna see. I'm gonna have to install it and check. Maybe my glow driver is dead. So the question is, why does it say turbo on the pull starter? This was the pull starter they used for literally everything. So like you can't really go by the fact that it says turbo. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna see if this plug goes into the head, we know it's not a turbo head. Oh, that's important right there. Okay, just give me that thing for now. I'm not using the copper gasket yet. I'm just gonna check. Yeah, JP's, yeah, it's correct. The turbo refers to the impeller. So I'm gonna see if this fits at all. If the threads fit in this one, it's a regular non-turbo head. Yeah, it's a regular one. So yeah, you see that? It's a regular standard length plug. I'm wondering, guys, you think I should use one of those sickening Megatech glow plugs or what? Megatech, I think this one's actually kind of dead. The coils on this do not look to be too good. Let me do a quick zoomy on this. Yeah, those coils look destroyed. Oh yeah, that is gone. That is extra gone. Yo, Melissa, we got over 100 people here.
Nice. Let's keep it up.
Yeah, this thing is dead. I'm gonna have to throw this plug out.
And only 62 likes.
It's okay, Melissa. We don't do things for likes. We do things for achieving a high IQ status of Nitro repairs. So yeah, this plug is done. Question is, oh no, you know what? I have other plugs. So I got options, everybody. Do you want to see the options or no? Type options if you want to see the options. Options or no options? What's it going to be? Okay, John Hensley goes options. Okay, so my current options are as follows. This is the Megatech plug. This is a dynamite plug. I know it says 0.12 to 0.15. I think I bought this for the Dynamite 19, in fact, but like they're basically the same. There's no reason you can't use that. Medium heat range is pretty good. So what do you guys think? It's basically any of these would work. Should I use the Dynamite plug? Or the Megatech plug? Now, this is a very, very rare Megatech Christianelli plug, by the way. See that? That's the man right there. Yeah, I'm gonna use the Dynamite one for now. All right, Dynamite. Man, people loving these Dynamite plugs. All right then. Ofna guy goes save the Megatech. I agree, bro. I agree. Although really it comes down to like basically three style plugs. You either have like the long Traxxas style, you have the standard plug, or you have a turbo plug. They're basically similar. that is a coil right there. John Hensley goes, what are micro plugs? I am not totally sure what you mean by that, man. Tell us what you mean. I'm not sure by micro plugs. Oh, welcome back to the totally sickening channel member status. Our good old buddy, ARC Nitro. Melissa was worried about you, bro. Yep. Okay. So thank you, man. Appreciate that. Let me turn this thing in before I do that. Guys, I'm sorry. I normally do this much faster. But, you know, there's a lot of questions going on. And, you know, I don't want to alienate the chat. Just want to clean the top a little bit. Nah, it just looks normal like that. So special thanks to ARC Nitro for becoming a top level Nitro Gang member. Big Boys Toys, been a member for 15 months. And bro, how many Nitros have both of us repaired during that time period? And actually the rest of the members, not just me. It's not just about me, right? All right, let me put this in before we forget what we're talking about. It's not my favorite glow plug wrench, to be honest with you. I kind of hate this glow plug wrench. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Oh, look at all that residue. I'm going to have to remove this plug and clean the threads. A lot of residue came down when I was turning it in. I'm going to have to undo it and clean it. Not the best thing. Sickening. All right, clean the plug. I'm just going to clean these threads a little bit. I probably should have done that before. So those dynamite plugs, guys, I bought them like literally a hella long time ago. I think they were like $7 each, to be honest with you. Lotus RC also been a member for hella long, 35 months, bro. You've been a channel member pretty much like an entire lease of a car. You know what I'm saying? So ARC Nitro, we are happy to have you back, man. Health matters. Without health, what do we really have, you know? Okay, I'm going to put it back. That was unexpected what happened before. Yeah, health matters. One of those things, it's like, you know, you get sick, you have financial issues, and things snowball, unfortunately, is how it works. We got Oscar Quendo, been a member for 7 sickening months. All right, it looks better. It looks better, guys. I mean, it's not going to get better than this. It's fine. That stuff, whatever, it just is what it is. Let me just see. This glow driver might be dead. That is... Yeah, this glow driver is dead, actually, so... Oh, hold on. I didn't even get it. Oh, no, it's good. It's good. Oh, yeah. We got the light. We got the light. Sickening. Okay, one step at a time. One step at a time. So thank you all to my channel members. Ofna guy who also recently just became a reoccurring channel member. Don't think I don't know, bro. I know. I saw the notification. Sickening. All right, so I said hello to Oscar. Yeah. We had a question earlier about the head shims from Boosted RC, bro. I didn't forget you. So, yeah, the head shims appear to be, they're there. They're just kind of like sandwiched together, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to clean that up a little bit on the head button. Rico Suave goes, thanks to you, I noticed more nitros on YouTube. Yeah, dude, I mean, it's fun. You know, I was just having this conversation with a couple friends the other day, and we were discussing if we think 20 years from now, people will be glad and happy to repair electrics. And honestly, I don't think so. What do you guys think? You understand? This is an almost 24-year-old car. No, it's a 24-year-old car. And to be honest with you, it's not any worse now than it was back then. Sure, it's a Duratarx. But electrics, let's face it, guys, they got no character. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not here to propagandize nitros only. I'm here to make them great again. So, I just think these will always be entertaining. Electrics really, they come down to nothing more than their electronics. Yo, Melissa, where's my driver? You guys saw where my, it's right here. It's like right now, right? Who wants the Arma V1? Let's say the Arma, I don't know, was it Creighton V1 or whatever? No. You want the V2, the V3, the V whatever the hell you want. Why? Because the V1 sucks. Pizza and Nitro Goza. 2000 Kia could be a classic. Bro, do you know that when I was a kid, my grandfather, get this. Are you guys ready for this? Had a Kia Sophia. Yes, I know. Yes. Kia Sophia. You know what? That thing was kind of dope, actually. It had a dual overhead cam engine. Let me put a little more oil in this, and we're gonna see what the compression is like. Today, trust me, dual overhead cams is not a thing that is something to be proud of. Really, today turbos, maybe hybrids, compression, maybe something to be proud of, but back then, yeah, dual overhead cams, baby. That was what people were going for. Oh, Big Boy Toys goes, his old man drives a Nissan Pulsar. You know, my brother had a Nissan Pulsar. It got stuck all the time. Had real bad idle issues. All right, let me assemble the head for now. I don't want to discuss, who electrics are for, who they're not for. The fact is, they're not for us. I mean, I'll be honest with you. I have a very, very early first generation. What's it called? First generation. The hell do I have a first generation of? I forgot. ARC Nitro enjoying the Jado. I told you, man, you're going to love the Jado. I told you. And they are back. They're not even discontinued like many trolls were saying they were. They're not. Yeah, so what did I have the first generation of? I forgot. Nike Shocks? No, not Nike Shocks. All right. I'm lightly putting the screws in. Chris Brown wants to know how we all feel about the Nitro Stampede. Well, man, I have one. So, Nitro Stampede it's a period truck, man. It's dope for what it is, but, if you're going to be running with, like, cars like X Maxes or anything, they're going to take you down, right? Those cars are great to drive by themselves. They're not particularly fast. Many of the viewers here have them. I have a new Nitro Stampede as well. It's a shame. I'll say this, my bros. It's a shame they never released a Stampede with a 2.5. Because all we got was the Pro 15. Nothing wrong with the Pro 15, but they kind of killed it off. You know what I'm saying? Damn shame. Sure, it had the world's most useless dual exhaust, but it looks cool. All right, so the head is pretty much tight. I'm going to check this last screw, and it's basically done. So let me check this right now. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We got crazy compression, baby. Can't kill it. Pull starter seems good. So if the one-way bearing can overcome the compression, after I just oiled the crap out of it, it's fine. So I think it's going to be a runner. Okay. Next thing I want to do, you guys tell me what you think I should do next. and I'll do it. I have the air filter. Yo, Melissa, where's the air filter? Where's the body? Oh, it's right here. My bad, my bad. Okay, so I have an air filter. This is not an original filter, but it's pretty clean. I'm just gonna clean the inside of this boot. Yeah. I mean, I think if we could all agree on a wish list of things for the Nitro Stampede, maybe some of the important things we would want, and I see Lotus RC here, said four-wheel drive. So I would probably want, in a Nitro Stampede, a 2.5, you know, let's say, if that's even possible. It is, you can get an upgrade, but I'm talking about factory. So I would want a factory 2.5 and four-wheel drive. I think that would be epic. Otherwise, it's based on modern standards. The Stampede is it's not drivable. But of course, those are modern standards. Doesn't mean that they are correct. You can run whatever the hell you want, you know. All right. So engine is assembled. Let me clean the chassis a little bit, and we'll get the pipe header installed. And guys, we're, well, more like me, one step closer. I'm gonna actually have to remove that fuel tank though. The fuel tank is worse than I thought, for some reason. I'm gonna show you what I mean by that. Check that out. Oh yeah. That is not awesome. That appears like the fuel tank grew some hair. So the fuel tank I could honestly remove at any time, so I'm thinking maybe we should just put the engine in and just the gear mesh. All right, so the transmission works and I spin the gears, it engages. Rico Suave, the reverse does work. I checked it earlier. Like when I shifted it manually, it did work. So functionality of this truck is ideal actually. Foghorn Leghorn, how are you, man? Oh, Jeremy Hawkins bringing up the Toyota Cressida. Now that is a popular car. The Cressida, baby. It ain't no Ford Taurus. And I should know a thing or five about Ford Tauruses, guys. I had them all. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do, actually, it's probably a better idea to attach the pipe first. I'm not going to get too crazy and clean the pipe. It's average. If I wanted to, I could probably polish this, but, well, this is not really polishable. Okay, it's a nice SH pipe. The stock pipe would have been real gross on this, but I have ran the stock pipe and it works just fine. Mark, how you doing? Mark goes, 92 SHO. That was a beast with a Yamaha engine. I had a GL, man, a GL. It wasn't very nice. And then I had a 2001 SES Taurus. It got flooded by a hurricane. Woke up, it was in the woods. Okay. It's a pretty average pipe. All right. Good thing is we have a new coupler. Coupler looks good. I could see a little weirdness already. So it appears the way it's going to be mounted, if we want it facing this way, notice, yeah, this is not what you want. You would want the pressure line to be on top here. Michael Riccardi, how you doing? Goes, I also have a pretty average pipe, bro. You got good comments. Rico Suave goes, am I a biker? Yo, Melissa, do you have the picture of me on the motorcycle? Show me the picture of me on the motorcycle. Guys, I am a biker. I have a motorcycle license, but I gave that up. But then I gave back in. Show me the picture. It's going to be out soon, bros. Hold on a second. So let me get the spring too. Here's the spring.
I don't have a picture, I just have a video.
The one I sent you, boo. Hellfire 08 is a sickening biker. Guys, Hellfire 08, I've watched him race. I thought it was like some kind of stock footage. It was that good. The picture I sent you, man.
All right.
Sickening. Well, I'll just hope this fits normal. Oh, yeah. So this gasket is actually kind of tiny for this. This header seems to be... I mean, there probably won't be any leaks. What do you guys think? Should I put some silicone on the inside just to give it a little help? This gasket seems a little loose, to be honest with you. I mean, it might seal okay with a proper spring. Maybe put some. Yeah, I'm gonna put some silicone on this. Worst case scenario, I'll have to clean it off, but I think it's a good idea. Yeah, show me that. Guys, you asked if I'm a biker. What do you think that is? That's a bike right there. It's a joke bike, obviously. What do you think about that? This one down. Not too long ago. I mean, I'm just, you guys asked me if I'm a biker, so just want to let you know what happened. Yes, there will be a video on it too as well. Sickening. All right. I mean, the viewers asked me if I'm a biker, so. I do have an actual motorcycle license, but, here in New York City, I would say the roads are just not designed. Michael Sucha goes, that's what I'm saying. All right, so let me put some of this silicone inside there. I'll attach it. This is definitely not the right exhaust gasket. It's too narrow. So long ago, I did own a like a dual-purpose Enduro, but once again, I would say it's just not the time for that. Let me see how I'm gonna do this. Mark DiVincenzo go, was I riding the promoter? Yeah, bro, I was riding the 1/3 scale. the 1/3 scale promoter, Not the 1/4, but the 1/3. The extra tiny one. This is gonna be kind of messy, but once it settles in, it'll be fine. It doesn't matter. Anybody here watch the new Chris Hansen shows, True Blue? I do. All right, it'll be fine when it goes on. That should be fine. A real good one came out today. Okay. So that bike, that little one actually, that little one I just showed you, that's a 4-stroke, by the way. It's pretty rare to have a mini bike that's a 4-stroke. They're almost all 2-strokes. Yeah, it's like a pocket bike. I was gonna get maybe, let's say, which one was I gonna get? I was gonna get the like the on-road one, the regular dirt bike, but yeah, KGM's is better. It's a 2-stroke. Well, Yeah, I still have it, bro. I can get the bike right now. I'll literally go get it right now and put it on this table. I'm not even trolling you right now, but it's kind of heavy, so... I mean, it's like 50 pounds. All right. The task now is just to attach this. Gotta stop talking, gotta start doing RC repairs. It's a 4-stroke. The reason I went with a 4-stroke is because they're much quieter. They have a muffler. So I don't really want a 2-stroke one of those. You know, my goal is to like actually ride it locally a little bit. I mean, guys, it's a $300 bike, okay? It was literally about 300 bucks. So the video is gonna come out. It's actually quite dope. I took some jumps on it too. You know, go ask me how that went. All right, I gotta be careful with this. Let me do the spring off video, okay, for a second there, guys. I'm gonna do it here a little bit. It's a little uncomfortable for me to do. So I'm basically holding this with one hand and the header is basically loose. Got it. Done. All right. I mean, the header is definitely on. No one's ever going to say the header's not on. All right, that's fine. I think when it solidifies, it'll be okay in there. It's a little loose, honestly, but it's fine. Good. We okay, everybody? All right, now I'm going to just install the engine back in, right? Adjust the gear mesh and continue to the next issue, which is the fuel tank. Grateful Dab's here with a great collection. Wow. He has a couple vintage motorcycles. That's sickening. Yo, Melissa, we have any more videos of what I took? Or
No.
Come on, let me see.
No.
Yo, Melissa, keeping her phone hostage from me, bros. Because what? People want to see if Hybrid is a biker.
Well, show them when you send them out.
They can't wait. Nitro Gang don't got that kind of patience, everybody. Okay, fuel tank next. Yes, let me get the engine in a little bit, just so it's at least established there. I don't want to have to move that thing around. Well, guys, I tried. Melissa said, hell no. She said, nah. She said, you guys have a lot of patience. You could do it. I told her, no, we don't got patience. That's why we're in a Nitro Gang. We like tuning. We like checking.
They have patience.
No, they got no patience. Mark DiVincenzo, that content is, it's going to be out shortly, actually. That's why I got that thing. All right. Let me start attaching the screws somewhat here. Yep, trying to expand, guys. Trying to expand. You know, you could only get so many nitros. Then you got to start getting pit bikes. I'm not joking either. I'm serious. It's legit in my kitchen right now. You know who's not happy about it? Melissa. She's not happy at all. I told her, don't worry, boo. I'll do the laundry this week. Just let me put it next to the laundry room, you know? It only weighs like 50 pounds. It's no big deal. Yeah, JP's RC, good move too, man. So I actually used to ride my bike like to college back when I was in the college, right? Going for my undergraduate degree, high IQ level stuff. And the reason I had a bike back then, let me just check the gear mesh, is because parking at the school was so bad, but they had dedicated motorcycle spots. So, I basically took advantage of that. That was the only reason. Okay, so the engine, I'm just adjusting the gear mesh a little bit here. Compression is good. All right, so let me get this in, and I'll take the fuel tank out. Okay. All right. This truck is like pretty heavy. It's hard to actually move around the table, not that easy. So once I get the gear mesh, I just want to solidify it like butter. Yo, Melissa, you want to show the Nitro Gang what I had for lunch today? All right, yeah. Gear mesh is solid, everybody. I see very good overlap. Thanks, Ofna guy, man. Yeah, the 140K, I want you guys to know, just because I have a ton of subs on this channel, it really doesn't mean anything. I still treat the channel as if I had 1,000 subs. So check it out. We got pretty adequate gear mesh. Melissa, show them what I had for lunch today, please. Come on. I could see the interlocking pretty well. I'm going to keep it like this for now.
I don't even know what you have for lunch.
Oh, you don't know?
No.
Damn it. Forgot to tell you what I had for lunch.
Yeah, you did. What did you have for lunch?
I had halal chicken and rice and salad. It was delicious. $9, New York City pricing.
Not bad.
That's with a soda. All right, let me adjust the rest of the screws, and I'll discuss the fuel tank situation. Later on, I will add thread lock. I'll remove the screws one at a time and add thread lock. I just want to make sure the engine will fire up so I don't have any problems removing anything like too crazy. All right, so that's it. Screws are good. Next thing, let's do fuel tank. Can we get a fuel tank baby yellow or what? Oh yeah. This is some proper, I don't know what these are screws are. What are these called? Sheet metal screws? Maybe? Australian or yes, bro. What are these called? Sheet metal screws, maybe? This is Duratarx level. I mean, I know they're funny looking. They're heavy. But they work, bro. And honestly, they don't strip. So, like, who cares? If it does the job, it does the job, That's all that matters. Doing the job is what matters. Self-taper screw, that's right. Yeah, they're called self-taper screw, bro. I'm not a contractor, I didn't know that, but. Give me a second, guys. Let me just get back to you all. Okay. Fuel tank is out. So yeah, it obviously needs a bit of cleaning. If you guys want, I can verify the gear mesh before I look at the fuel tank. You want to verify the gear mesh? Who here wants to verify the gear mesh? Yo, Melissa, I've been asking a lot of questions, not getting a lot of answers. I mean, it's all right, but you don't have to answer. But I mean, gear mesh is kind of important right there. So let's verify the gear mesh. Oops. Hold on a second. Sorry about that. It's always a good idea to put the screws back in the fuel tank before you lose them. All right. Fly high, how you doing, man? I would love to fly high too, man, but oh yeah. I mean, I don't want to have to say it, guys, but I'm a little bit of a gear mesh guru, I would say. Check that out. That was my first attempt, guys. First attempt. Come on. That's not bad. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's not bad at all. I mean, it is overlapping more than 50% of the gear. I would say about 70% of the gear, 75. That is, I would say, perfect in my opinion. What do you all think? Go ahead. Is that perfect or what? Yeah, not bad at all, actually. Pretty sickening gear mesh. Yeah, it's fine. Doesn't make any crazy noises. I can roll it forward and back normally. Yeah, it's solid, bro. Solid. All right, let me show you guys the fuel tank at this point, and let's take a look at this exhaust situation. So, yeah, I mean, it's okay. The exhaust is just going to go down, so whatever, it's fine. Let's take a look. Where it should be. That was a good one. That was a good one. I enjoyed that one. Let me take, so, yeah, I'm going to have to wash this out. I didn't do that. I should have done it. Oh, yeah, that is. I got to say, man, the spring on this Duratarx tank is really strong. And there's no screw, so you got to be careful. What happens is if you really over pull this, you could kill the tank easily by, well, pretty much old plastic. It could crack. Oh, this is real bad. I mean, that's just oil. Well, yeah, probably like oil from evaporating or something. Let me see. What's up there, Pitbull Air Cooled Man? Happy to see you here, bro. I'm working on an old Duratarx Thunder Quake. The 2-speed baby we just installed, the Hyper 21 engine. Then I went to check the fuel tank, and I found some hardcore weird rust going on. Sickening. Yo, Melissa, you think the Nitro gang wants to see the pit bike?
I'm not showing it on my phone there.
Huh? Oh no, this is bad. I'm gonna have to watch this, and it's real bad. I mean, it's not rust or nothing, but yo, Melissa, you got people saying hello to you. Guys, she's watching Netflix on her phone. Okay.
Don't I said hi already.
All right then. All right then. I'm gonna have to wash this out. This is not a good solution. I can't put this kind of fuel through a recently repaired engine. Borg DiVincenzo, bro, I can't go out with the bike right now. It's like hella cold. You know, I don't know. Maybe I will. Maybe I will, but I can't obviously do anything. It's like nighttime out here. This is pretty much solidified. I'm going to have to wash this separately. But yeah, let's take a look at the way this would work. So technically, if you unscrewed this, you could move the pickup to any position. Melissa, they're taunting me with the pit bike. They're taunting me.
Hmm?
They want Hybrid to fire up the pit bike over here.
No, that's nice.
I don't know, man. I'm close to making it happen, guys.
It's cold outside.
It's cold outside, but gas makes people warm.
It's cold outside.
Gas makes people warm.
It's cold outside.
You hear that? I got a negative Nancy over here, guys. Kidding. She's not negative Nancy. She's a positive Polly, okay? So this truck's not ready to fire up. If you want to fire up, I could probably do the pit bike. All right. I'll do it. Melissa, let's get dressed.
I'm not. No.
She said hell no, but I said hell yeah.
It's cold outside. Don't they know this?
Guys, what should I do about this? By the way, if you want the Kyosho GT2, they're in stock right now. Click the link. I put it there. The GT2 will make you happy. You'll forget all about pit bikes.
Plus, it's late. It's already 10:11.
Guys, should I go fire it up?
No.
The Nitro gang said they want to see it, and I love my viewers, so I'm gonna have to go make it happen.
Do it another night when it's.
Nah, I'm gonna have to make it happen. Michael Riccardi, bro, welcome to Make Nitro Great Again status. That's a top level tier. We're gonna go fire up the bike now. Let me go get a jacket on, okay, guys? I'll rearrange the view a little bit. Let's go make it happen. Thank you, bro.
Whatever.
I'm gonna have to deal with some hate from Melissa, but it's worth it. Let's don't worry about it.
Thanks.
Let me I gotta hold the camera like this for a second. Thank you to the new channel members today. You guys want to see what Nitro Cat Sandy is doing? Hold on, just let me know. Guys, you want to see Nitro Sandy? Oh, there. How you doing there, buddy? Yo, Sandy, you had a good day, or like an average day? Could we get a hell yeah? Sandy, are you a channel member? I buy you food, man. Buy you food, and all you do is lay here and look cute all day. Sickening. Can we get a meow? He's gonna keep the meows for later, okay? Sandy gang. He was a feral cat, and part of it is still there. Yep. Yo, Sandy. Oh, we got a little meow. Got a little meow. All right, guys. I'm gonna let you babysit Sandy over here. I'm gonna get dressed, okay? So if he does something, you let him know. He's out of line. You Sandy, you being polite? Yeah, I'm getting dressed. All right, Sandy, what do you think? Is it okay for me to go out a little bit? It's 10:15 here, guys, so it can't be a long fire up, okay? Sandy, you want some snacks? I can't say the word or else he's gonna go, he loves the certain snacks. This is just regular food. He might not eat it. Come on, Sandy. Eat. Eat. You know you want to. Eat. Oh. He's doing it. Can't help it, guys. I love when cats eat. Can't freaking take it. Hella cute. Good job. Good job, Derek. All right, guys. Pit bike time, baby. Pit bike time. Sandy, there's more food on the side, okay? All right, I'm going to have to close the camera until I go and get the bike. Hopefully the quality is okay. A little bit farther away from the browser right now, but... All right, hold on. Let me pull it out. It's in my laundry room. Check it out. 4-stroke mini pit bike. It's obviously very small. It's a 1 liter fuel tank, but like shocks work. We got rotors all around. I mean, it's a legitimate bike actually. I'll fire this SOB up right now if you want. So it's a small 40cc, but this is a proper 4-stroke, and here is the muffler. Yeah, I already rode it pretty much a lot. Want me to take it out or what? I mean, I'll do it. Texas Hill, bro, you're too tall. Come on. I'm like the limit of like being able to ride it. All right, guys, let me go open the door, and we'll take it out, okay? By the way, I got this telescope. It don't freaking work. All right, give me a second. I'm gonna go out with it. Kind of stuff I gotta do, guys. Sickening. There's legit snow outside. All right. There's legit snow outside. All right, you guys ready? Want to rearrange the camera light? Hopefully the light will be enough. You should be able to see okay. You ready for a fire up? This is all the light I got here. I don't got no more light. All right, fire in the hole. Fire in the hole. What do you think about that? Starts outside too. Now that's an idle. What do you think about that? Sickening. That's enough. That's enough for now. Fire in the hole. It's pretty quiet for a 4-stroke. That's how I wanted to get it. Well, I shouldn't say for a 4-stroke. It is a 4-stroke, but sickening. God, bet you guys didn't think it would fire up, huh? It did. It did. All right, let me carry it back home now. This is legit like snow everywhere here. All right, thank you guys. It's actually pretty fun to ride. Sickening. me go back in. You guys, just curious, anybody want to check out the Nitro fridge? Just curious. If you want, I'll open up the Nitro fridge door. No, I can't. There's a lot of RCs on top over there. You want to see it? All right. Hold on a second. Gotta move some of them. All right, so this is what you call the Nitro fridge. Don't look over there. Or open her up. What's up, JWRC, man? Holy moly. What the hell is that? It's a Nitro fridge. That's what it is. That's the 10 scale showcase showdown over there on top. Fly high. I wasn't joking, dude. Dude, fly high, you thought I was joking, right? No. Dude, I got 2 fridges. One of them is for Nitros. Okay, so we got a bunch of crap over there. One is a Ford Tech, one is a RS4, the other one is a RS4 also as well. You got to keep them on ice. These 2, you guys might know. I'm not going to talk about one of them. One of them will be debuted soon. Soon. Northeast Mods, thanks, man. On the bottom, we all know what that is. You guys thought that was it? No, there's Nitros in the drawers too, bro. This Nitro's so cool, don't want to come out. What's that? Oh, man, I forgot about that. So, RS43. Needs a little bit of work. What's that? It's tools or something. Guys, there's Nitros in the freezer also. You think I'm kidding, right? No, I'm not kidding. If you want, I could open up the Nitro freezer. In fact, I don't even know what's in there. Oh, yeah. This is Yokomo GT4. Nitro Rustler. With a weird body, but a lot of awesome stuff. That's the GT. That's a Kyosho GT1 that I had the engine repinched. That's right, ARC Nitro. Yep, that's the GT4 with the bad fuel tank. This is the one that the axial engine that I had repinched, that I sent to RB Mods, that I couldn't fire up after, but it's a runner now. It took me forever to fire it up though. We all know what that is. Oh, you thought I left the door empty? No, guys. There's Nitros in the door. This is where the Nitro funds go, everybody. That's right. That's where the Nitro funds go. This one's actually real nice. OS 18, but this has an exhaust issue. You could see the prior owner really messed up with that. Homemade springs. Homemade. Oh. I don't know, guys. If anybody tells you hybrid isn't invested in this hobby, they're just liars, just so you know. Just so you know. That's right. Texas Hill. That's what's up. Do I have anything in the ice? Damn, we gotta put some stuff in the ice tray maker. Yep. Michael Riccardi. Yeah, this is Nitro milk. The vintage fuel, actually. Sickening. VP on the bottom. I mean, it's made literally perfectly for the VP fuel. Yeah, so this is the GT1. You guys might remember it. Isn't it odd how it's literally a direct perfect fit into a side-by-side fridge? This is the older generation GT1 with the axial 28. They hit the 2-speed real hardcore too. Okay. Oh, Nitro on top prevented me from closing the door. This one, you guys might have seen. This is the RS42 with the Traxxas engine I was working on. The RS4 Racer. Actually, it's the RS4 Racer, not a regular 2. It's a proper model, like a very top level model. The dynamite pipe, sickening. Okay. And that's a Nitro fridge. It's Dyson vacuum. Jamming. Ofna jamming with the OS V-Spec VZB engine. Max settings goes, do I buy new Nitros or just keep them in the box? I do both, man. I mean, I have literally every brand new Serpent too, you know? All right, let's go see what Sandy's doing. Can't help it, guys. I like to annoy him. Oh, Sandy's trying to play with a toy over here. Oh, he's trying to play. Come on. Sandy. Okay, he's busy now. It's a Primal MT. Only a little bit I can show. Just a small amount. Sickening. All right, guys. Let's go back. Yo, Melissa, do people like the mini bike startup or no?
Yeah,
What they say?
I love it.
What they love about it?
They just love it.
Oh yeah, okay, that's good. All right, bros, I'm back.
It's 10,
The bike was pretty quiet, right? It wasn't bad at all.
10:30.
Let me see what you guys are saying. I'm gonna catch up with your comments. Richard B goes hybrid. You must sleepwalk and mistake milk and RC fuel. Yeah, bro, I gave up drinking milk. It's pretty much pointless. Yeah, it's pretty much pointless. You don't need milk. Let's see. I mostly drink mineral water now. Yeah, John Hansen goes hybrid, invested in Nitro for sure. Yeah, dude, I don't pass up a deal. All right, so guys, I think we're gonna call it a day. Maybe in a little bit. I'm gonna be here for a couple more minutes. I'm gonna wash the fuel tank probably tomorrow if weather's okay. I will do a little fire in the hole in this Duratarx, man. What do you think about that? By the way, don't forget about these RCs here on the side too. It's pretty sickening, all right? Yeah, Jerome Hawkins goes, you can invite me over anytime with a freezer like that. So we have a normal freezer. That's just like the spare fridge. I mean, it's not my fault. The fridge is the perfect location for storing nitros, right? Guys, you saw the GT1. Melissa, why are you looking at me like that? The GT1 slides right in. What do you want to get, pizza? You want to get Domino's or something? Or you want to get Taco Bell? Might make Taco Bell go down. MKGRG goes, Range Rover in the back, sickening. Yeah, this is one of those MN 198, 90, I don't know what it is. It's 90% lie. It's pretty dope, actually. But the thing is, if I put it on and actually run it, I'm going to lose 12 viewers. So I can't do that anymore. All right, only RC Nitros, thank you, bro. I think, guys, we did some successful repairs today on this Duratarx Thunderquake, right? So, yeah, we're one step closer to getting a sickening runner out of this one. Now, these cars really not that fast. They hit like 33 miles an hour, something like that. Brand new. It was pretty much garbage. But, you know, you got to keep in mind, trucks during this time period weren't that fast. And that was actually faster than a T-Max with a 2-speed as well, guys. That's what I'll say. All right, bros. If you haven't given this a thumbs up, please consider doing that. You know, I don't ask for much. I ask for members and a thumbs up once in a while. And high IQ viewers as well. Guys, Nitro and Chips goes, how many RC cars do you have estimated? I honestly don't know, bro. I don't count them. Every video is about one unique car. I rarely, if you watch my channel for a long time, I know you have. I rarely go into discussing multiple cars at the same time because I really feel that you got to devote your energy to making one grade at a time, bro. Okay. JP's RC goes, when is the new video? So tomorrow will be the MGT Part 2 video, the real rust bucket that I bought. And towards the end of that video, you guys, I did want to share some of awesome clips from JP's RC. So if you're not already a member, well, more like a viewer on his channel, a subscriber, I am. My bell notifications are on. I have proof. You'll see it tomorrow in the video. Go check out his channel. If possible, if we can get Lotus RC to put, you know what, I'll do it right now. So I'm gonna put a link because you know, I don't want to give people work over here. So I'm gonna put a link to JP's RC channel. He's a positive fella, and I could tell you something, guys. I think he has more RCs than I do. That is really tough. I'm gonna be honest with you, bros. That is tough. I have them in the fridge. I have them in my bedroom. I have them on boxes all over the place. I have them on the wall. So guys, subscribe to him. They're awesome. And you know, he has some really good high dollar value cars. A lot of mine are good, but you understand, like a lot of them that I buy are kind of like a work in process, and that's fun for me. Some of them are very high end, like the Megatech behind me there. That's very high end. But we all like what we like. And at the end of the day, it's not about the number of models you have. It's about being a good, positive, ethical person and having something to offer other people in life. Whether it's the viewers out there like you, whether it's your friends, whether it's your family, it doesn't matter who it is. You have to do what you can. I'm going to answer this one last question from our new channel member, Michael Riccardi. He goes, how many electrics do you have? So I could probably count them on my fingers. So I do have a good amount. I'll name some of the ones that I remember, bro. Could be off a little bit. I have an Arma Vendetta. It's pretty cool RC. I like them. I like 3S Armas. Arma Vendetta. I have an original HPI RS4MT. Anybody remember what else I got? I got a Slash VXL. I got a fit scale, what was that? Outcast that I use as furniture. I got the Losi Promoto. That's right, Harlem NYC. Losi Promoto. But that's a unique RC though. So I'm gonna say you're allowed to have the Losi because it's legit a dope ass bike. You know, there's nothing that great like that at all. The Nitro ones are very hard to drive. I've had Nitros on the channel, Nitro bikes, but it's tough. Yeah, I have the Red Cat crawler in the back. I have a HPI Dash. I have this, maybe like 2 WPLs. Yeah, there's more Nitros in the frame right there. Sickening, right? That's a Trinity Reflex. This is a pretty proper Pico 12 powered Super Nitro. That's a TC3 on the top. It's a Megatech Nitro Dragster. That's a Nitro Snowmobile kit. I gotta build it. All right, my dudes. That's right, Michael Wortel. The new. That's right. We got ourselves a Hoonigan. Okay, a Hoonigan from Team Associated. Now, guys, I will be doing a video on that, and unboxing a build series. If you guys want me to pull it out right now, I can. Who here wants to see the new Hoonigan from Team Associated? Okay, Team Associated is coming back full swing with the RC10 GT, but you cannot forget about their proper electrics. And I'll tell you something, yo, Melissa, can we please get the box from the other room? I got black gloves. I look like a certain person in history right now. So, Melissa, your show is over. Could you get the box? It's light.
What is it called?
You had coffee today. It's the box on the left by the closet. So let's go pull it out. Melissa, if you don't pull it out, I'm gonna go outside, start the mini bike again. I'm just saying.
If you just have this.
Sometimes you gotta threaten your loved ones, you know. And I mean like in a nice polite way. polite way of threatening. So guys, we're gonna pull out the team associated Hoonigan. So it's actually a pretty dope RC. I was gonna do a whole in-depth video, but we got a good amount of viewers. People want to see it, and Michael Wortel wants to see it. I had pretty much every team associated touring car ever. TC3, RC500, Nitro TC3, Electric TC3, TC4. I had an Apex. This is a newest generation Apex 2 builder's kit. It's actually a pretty high-end car with a lot of associated factory team upgrades. When you hear factory team, you get happy. Yo, Melissa, it's the one that says team associated on it. It's pretty straightforward, really.
What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about.
I must have hit it. Let me go get it. Yeah.
I was trying to carry it, but since
Yeah, we got it right. All right, move along, move along. All right, bros. All right. Whoa, whoa. Almost sat on the Nitro.
You did.
It's okay. I don't mind sitting on Nitros. At least you know what you're getting. Now, guys, you know, this isn't like the video on this, inside this box, I will do. It's a proper car that I believe and know deserves attention in the market. I'm going to pull it out, okay? You ready for it to pull out? Even their tape has the team associated logo on it. It's sickening. Or I'm getting hot in here. Right. Right. All right. Sorry for the funny faces. I'm excited, you know. Here we go. Top level factory team optioned Hoonicorn. It's actually a pretty dope RC. I had the TC3, the electric one. This is obviously the most advanced generation of 10 scale on roads. So, you know, I don't really want to compare it too much to the TC3 going forward. Maybe you can, maybe you can't. But Team Associated always made fantastic 10 scale shaft drive cars. And this is one of them. Comes with the painted body, as you see here. This one's sealed. Obviously it's sealed. So the chassis itself is the Apex 2 chassis. Get this a little closer. The chassis itself is the Apex 2 chassis. Basically the most modern 10 scale touring car style chassis. This one has a bunch of upgrades. I'll just read some of them. We have the factory team aluminum shocks. Apex 2 chassis equipped with metal ring and pinion gears. You will need electronics. I have the proper electronics for it too, guys. Who knows what brand electronics Team Associated runs? They have a name, and it starts with an R and ends with Edie. Go ahead, say it. Reedy. Sickening. Pretty dope box, actually. So here's what the chassis would look like. That's right, Reedy. Kyle G got it correct. Here's what the box would look like in the back. It's a proper 10 scale touring car. These are really good for going around the track. They have predictable handling. I noticed they have nice looking calipers also. Obviously they're not functional because it's an electric car. You could see the classic factory team blue anodizing throughout. I'll do a proper video on this. This is just kind of like a little bit of a show for us right now. But yeah, Team Associated, I'm telling you guys, they are coming back. And I'm happy to see that they are re-releasing the RC10 GT, but I am happy to see that Team Associated really has been sticking to their I don't want to say guns, but my hair looking crazy, to their roots, right? Their roots, which is proper on-road racing. Now, yes, the RC10 GT class, the stadium truck class, is very, very popular during, well, over 10 years ago, probably from the 1990s up. But really, before that, what did Team Associated run? They ran 8 scale Nitro touring cars, and I have one. That's what they ran. The RC500, RC300, RC250, there were different generations, right? Some with two-wheel drive, obviously. But the Team Associated Unicorn, everybody. I'll open this up. I'll build it. If you guys want, I could do like a dedicated unboxing only video because the build might take me a little bit of time, right? There's a bunch of small parts, but building a kit like this is actually highly, highly satisfying. I will say, when you build a kit, you literally get intimately acquainted with your model, okay? Now that sounds a little funny, but you get intimately acquainted with your model. The one time that I built a Tamiya kit, it was fun. Team Associated is a much higher level status car. You know, Tamiya is not comparable to this. This even comes with an aluminum chassis, which is pretty rare for a 10 scale electric chassis. It's actually pretty rare. Most electric 10 scale chassis are like a composite material. Aluminum, a ton of factory team parts, and look how good it looks. Sickening. So this stream is going to come to a conclusion right now. By the way, you guys want to see a little bit of Reedy? Reedy? You know what Reedy is, right? So this kit will be built with proper Team Associated electronics. Now, I know years ago, Reedy really made some of the best electronic systems. There was also Novak. I had some of the very first Novak systems, the SS5800 Novak GTB. But Reedy was always a proper, reliable electronics brand that, you know, they put in RTRs, but also you could buy separately. So we have a proper motor right here and a special black box ESC. This is going to be sickening. So Reedy, honestly, is a proper high-level electronics, in my opinion. Well, guys, that's it. Thank you all for watching. Just Joe, sorry, man, I didn't see you here. I forgot to give you a little shout-out. It's the beginning of Nitro weekend, everybody. That's right. JP's RC goes, loved Reedy back in the day. Yeah, Reedy was always a reliable brand. Long ago, you know, like today, it's a little different maybe, but Reedy has been reliable since the very, very, very beginning. In fact, I'll put them up there, put him up there with Novak, in my opinion. All right, guys, I'll do more on the follow-up with the Unicorn. Honestly, I've always loved 10 scale electric on-road. I know my channel is mostly Nitro, but when you run a proper 10 scale electric on-road, you're happy. Even if you just had terrible McDonald's fries like I did yesterday. Because, you know, when you go to McDonald's, they literally only have one job, is to not give you bad fries. But Team Associated will never give you bad RCs or bad fries. And with that, guys, I am going to have to bid you good night. Thank you all for watching, and I'll be back with you in a video tomorrow. See you all later. Good night.